I can come in here,
No,
sir.
you cannot.
I can't. This is a public building.
And you have not allowed to be in here right now.
I can't come in here.
No, we're trying to do an investigation.
But they
and
have
you're
to.
interfering.
But this
with
is
it,
still
okay?
public, sir.
Physical.
They
No,
can.
interference. You can interfere verbally as well.
What starts as a peaceful First Amendment audit at a Kansas City library quickly escalates when staff falsely claim filming is illegal and police threaten arrest.
You can.
No. Mayor?
Who said that? Mary said that?
Not without their written permission.
Well, can I get your written permission?
No, I don't want to be filmed.
Can I get your verbal permission?
Nope.
Permission?
Nope.
Okay, you might want to shut the door and stay in that office.
No.
Yeah, we just record anywhere there's public access.
How you doing, Miss
Well, I
Mary?
know, but
How you doing in there?
We have policy about that. And,
About recording in public?
Yeah, but it's a public library, but you're in a private space right now.
No, we're in the public area.
This is the public. We're not going to come in your office.
Yeah, your office is a private area.
Well, what are you filming this for?
Just shooting a positive video.
Well, why don't you do your thing and get your positive ass out of here?
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Miss Mary.
And
I'm
if
shocked,
you-
Miss
and if
Mary.
you can't understand that, I'll call police. Okay?
Who is that?
Hey, don't give me any hassles,
I would just
buddy.
call the police.
But why would you
I
do
wouldn't argue with
Miss Mary and Miss Susan? Susie.
Wow.
You know we do have a right to be in here and record, right, Miss
You
Mary?
have a right, but I also have a right. If you're creating a disturbance, I can ask you to leave, and if you refuse to leave, then I can call the police, and you have refused to leave.
We didn't speak to nobody. You guys spoke to us. We're not trying to speak with nobody. We're trying to record peacefully.
All right, well, you piece your ass on out of here, I'm telling you.
Miss Mary.
You have a potty mouth.
I'm shocked,
I
Miss
do
Mary.
have a potty mouth, especially for people who can't hear.
But we
And
can hear.
understand
We
what
just
I'm
we are
telling
exercising our First Amendment right.
Maybe she
Well,
hung.
I'm exercising my First Amendment
You
right.
is?
You are, but
You
not
are?
professionally.
Yeah, because you're working. Maybe she's hungry. People act different
Yeah.
when they hungry.
She needs a Snickers?
Get her a Snicker?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to go buy one. All right, y'all.
Can you get to upstairs from down here? From this?
No.
You gotta go up and around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
We're just gonna take a look. We're not gonna be long. I didn't want to speak to no one.
We might need some complaint form.
Oh man, I
I
think
was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that either. How you guys doing? Can I get y'all name and badge number?
We got it last time.
Can I get it again, please?
Sure, I'm 112.
Oh, Sear 134.
But how did you pronounce that?
How do I pronounce what?
Your name?
Renfro.
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 Who would you like to speak with first? She's the one that called the police, though.
There's another clown inside.
Yeah.
Another what? Why would you say that, Miss Mary?
Because have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Yes, I have.
All right, if you want to go with
Yeah, can I
Officer
talk to
Sears,
you?
we can
Oh,
have a
Miss
conversation.
Bring this
Mary.
stuff over here on the sidewalk. That's all right.
I'm very disappointed, Miss
Ma'am.
Mary.
But we had patrons that didn't want to be filmed, and
They never said anything. You're the only person that said something.
It's okay. Watch this. Go ahead. Let her speak.
we can talk where you can talk. I'll let you do it. Okay.
We're going to get his body cam footage, so you might as well talk to him right here. They simply just don't want us in there recording. We letting them know there's no
How come
expect.
You didn't leave whenever they asked you to.
They can't just ask us to leave and we didn't commit a crime. This is a public property right here.
Sure, but if you're causing a disruption, they can.
You can't turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime. All we was doing was recording.
Right.
Someone said don't record.
Sure, and I understand that, and I understand what you're trying to do. That's fine, whatever. But when you're causing disruption in here, even in a public place,
Why do you keep saying we're causing a disruption? Where'd you get
because
your
we're here,
information?
you caused a disruption enough for them to call the police.
Well, they could call the police over anything.
That's fair. We do
Yeah.
get a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know, all we was doing was recording.
Sure.
It ain't nothing we
Okay.
said. It ain't nothing we asked no question. We didn't antagonize nobody. We didn't speak till we was spoken to.
He actually asked them if there was a good place to eat at. We thought she was going in
Wait
there
till you see the video, man. The video's gonna come out. You're gonna see who lied to you and
That's
who
why
didn't.
we record, because the camera doesn't lie.
The camera don't lie, man.
fair.
Yeah.
We was real
The camera can be
respectful.
misleading and chopped up and edited to make it look different than the
Oh,
original.
You're going to tell if it's edited or not. You're going to see when we watch where it's. You're going to see that.
Fair
We don't. That's
That's why
not.
you guys record as well.
Absolutely.
If you were to have,
So-
you don't ask people, you know,
Go ahead and let
if you have their
finish that
permission.
conversation. Okay, sir.
I can come in here,
No,
sir.
you cannot.
I can't. This is a public building.
And you are not allowed to be in here right now.
I
okay?
can't come in here.
No, we're trying to do an investigation
But they
and
have
you're
to.
interfering
But
with
this
it,
is still
okay?
public,
Interference is
sir.
physical.
They
No,
can.
interference, you can interfere verbally as well.
But
yes.
I'm allowed to go in here. She has
Because
an
we
office.
can't conduct an investigation while we're arguing with you
No,
guys,
no,
okay?
I'm not arguing. She has an office.
You are arguing, all right?
So you're assuming that
Can you
we're
please
arguing.
step out of the building for me?
I want to come in here, sir. They can
You're
go
not
to.
going in here
They
right
can go
now,
to an
okay?
office. They said
Can you
y'all
please
like
step
this.
out of the building for me?
I would like to stay right here, sir.
Can you please step out of the building?
Are you asking or are you demanding me? You
I'm
making an
asking
order.
you to right now.
I'd rather stay right here, sir. I'm going to get
Okay,
his body
well-
cam footage.
That's fine. Then why do you have to come inside and cause
Because it's
disruption with them
cold.
talking?
It's cold. They can go. She
Okay.
has an office.
You want to come out? Do you have enough from her?
She
Yeah,
has
I'm
a.
done going.
She has an
Okay.
office, man.
I don't know
That's
why you
not
guys are trying to
good.
make
That's not
things
good,
difficult.
Renfro.
Okay.
We're not trying to make things difficult.
You're not, really?
She has an office right there.
Okay.
I'm allowed to come back
What
in
do we
here.
have?
Okay, so she's asked him to leave multiple times. They came in, said they were recording, which they didn't like, they did. But they have asked you guys to leave
Well,
multiple
as long as
times.
we're in a public area, we're allowed to be in there. You can't just ask, so they're discriminating against us?
No, that's not what they're doing. It is a public area, and
Yeah.
you are allowed to be in there.
Correct.
But if they ask you to leave, you do have to leave.
No, it's a public
No,
building.
not from a public
Yeah,
building.
you
can
have
we
to
get a
commit
supervisor?
crime.
Can we get a captain out here?
So,
I step
so
outside.
you're
Can I get a
saying that you
captain?
can just stand in a school for as long as you want because it's
No,
a public
no, no.
building?
This is what I'm telling you, sir. We're gonna calm down, de-escalate.
Oh,
If
yeah,
we
I'm
standing
not
in a
upset.
public space, a public building,
Mm-hmm.
no one just can't say leave because you have on black shoes. She's telling us to leave just because we have a camera.
Because
You
you're
have to
causing a
commit.
disruption.
Why do you keep saying
Why
that?
are you saying
That's
this?
what it is.
You're
What was
taking
the
their
what was
side.
the
I'm not taking
disruption?
anybody's
You
side,
are.
man.
You
I know
said
I'm
this
not.
Hold on,
You
quick.
said disruption
What did we
multiple
say
times.
or
Yes.
do? What did we do to do a disruption?
Apparently recording is what's
You
causing the
can't.
disruption.
This is a constitution
I'm glad you
protected
said that on
activity.
camera, man.
Okay.
I'm glad
Well,
you said
I'm
that.
asking you guys to leave, and now I'm demanding it. Okay.
If we
you
don't-
guys need to leave the property.
No, no.
if we
Let's
don't-
get a supervisor here. No, no.
No,
We
he
get a
is. He's the
supervisor.
sergeant.
No. I need his captain
Now, I'm
here.
the highest one working. Right
Hey, we need a captain here, man, because you're making a huge mistake, bro.
And
You're making a huge
I
mistake.
guess, well, fortunately, you have the video, so if you would
You-
like to, you can take us to court if you want to see
No,
us or
you
whatever it is
making
you
a.
feel you need to do.
Okay, let me
But-
ask you this. We didn't do no crime. She asking us to leave simply because we're recording.
Okay, as of right now, you have not committed a crime, and I'm asking you, or I'm demanding that you leave.
Why?
If you do not leave, then you can be failed to obey a lawful order, and you can be arrested for committing that crime. If that is something you
what
would like to
crime?
pursue, fail to obey a lawful
That's
order.
a secondary charge.
That is the charge for not leaving this property.
Why do we have to
Okay?
leave?
Because I've told you you need
You
to
can't
leave.
just tell people to leave.
do that.
All right, I'm not
sir.
gonna argue with you.
Are
If
you
you
going to
guys-
arrest us? Say it. Say,
if-
I'll arrest you if you don't
I will
leave.
arrest you if you don't leave.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all we need,
Okay.
man.
Perfect.
You're a fucking tyrant, dude. I
Y'all
know
have
you
a
guys.
wonderful day.
Yeah,
I thought
guys
you
are
was better than that,
tyrants.
man.
You guys were good, man.
I thought y'all had better things to do with
You
your
know
life.
what? We exercising our rights.
We record people like you.
We
Do
just
not
came in
go
to
back
check.
into the
We just came in
library
to
or
check
you
out
will
the
be
library,
arrested,
man.
okay?
Okay, we got your
All right.
camera
I might have
saying
to
that.
take that arrest.
That's very bad.
Let's go through it. Come on.
If that's what you
That's
want,
very
look,
bad
if
on
they
it.
want to prosecute for
Come on,
trespassing.
come on, man.
Hold on.
Now you finna go solicit
Yeah,
a
you
trespass.
soliciting, guys. Man, you got no
You
better
can't
than
learn
that,
from
man. You
these
gotta-
guys. When you deal with public property, somebody can't just ask you to leave. You have to commit a crime.
I didn't get your name and badge. What's your name and badge?
OCR
All right,
134.
cool.
They do have a policy in place saying if you
Policy
guys
It's not
Policy doesn't
law.
override
You're a
the
law
law.
enforcer, sir. You're
saying
law.
that if you guys create a disturbance or anything in the
Yeah.
library,
How
they
do we-
can't ask you to leave.
How do we cause a disturbance? You failed to say that.
They're considering a disturbance because you guys
How?
are.
But you can't. That's where you come into place, at, sir. She don't know law. You're
That's
the
the
law
right, yeah.
enforcer.
If you don't leave,
She don't know
you can be
law.
charged with trespassing and fail to obey a law.
Trespassing on public property, absent of a crime.
On this property right here, trespassing would be the crime. Additionally,
It's
fail to
okay,
obey a
man. We
law.
gonna go holler
Yeah, we'll go
at the police department.
Department is-
Come on, Kansas City. So we definitely got we got Renfro right here.
Okay. Okay.
We gave him credit on the last video, man, but he's a piece of shit, bro.
I thought you guys were educated about this stuff, man.
He's not fully, not fully.
This is what we do. We record
Okay.
and expose tyrants.
All right. Is there anything else? Only like I said, if you go in here, you can be arrested. If you want to try
He keeps
it,
saying
try it, I guess.
you.
Not you. You're good.
We're just recording in public, man, taking a tour of this library.
Okay.
And
You keep
Y'all try
saying
to have a
whatever,
better day, I
man.
guess. Huh?
I thought you understood what we're doing here, and it seemed like you don't. We're not here antagonizing people. We understand that they don't know the law. That's why it's so important to you, because you have to come and help educate people. Some people think, some people like check this out. Even the bank thought that we couldn't record their bank on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Thankful for the other officer, he was able to come and educate them like, hey, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
I think he's mad.
He was able to educate them. But that's why it's, listen, sir, that's why it's so important for you guys. Us saying that we can be in here and recording, that means nothing. But when you come in here, you said you the sergeant, you come here as a police officer, it makes more sense. You say, hey, they in here, they exercising their First Amendment right. You can't turn that into a crime. We didn't speak to no one until they spoke to us, asking us what we doing.
Well, like I said, if you want any kind of civil litigation,
It's okay, man. It's okay. We gonna be at the police department, man.
You're qualified immunity.
Y'all have a good day.
It's okay.
Y'all have a good day.
It's okay, man. We thought you would do better, man. It's okay. Thought you'd do better, man. I thought you'd at least make a phone call too before you make that decision. These are good times to critically think these situations out. Don't act on them. Critical thinking.
Each of you.
I can't remember what the officers' names was.
Okay.
Sergeant Ren. What's the sergeant's name? Renner.
Sergeant Renfro.
Renfro.
Renfro,
That's who it is. Sergeant Renfro and the guy that's telling with him. Look like he probably
Yeah,
just
he's
started.
training. Yeah, it looks like he's training.
And that's.
Do you both want the sunshine request or just one?
I need one because
Yeah,
I need to request a body cam footage.
Yeah.
I probably can I put multiple ones on that one, or do I need separate?
You don't. You can do it all in one.
Okay.
It was just the one incident. Here's those record request forms.
And all I need is a pen. And what's your name?
My name is Shayla.
You've been really helpful, Shayla. I appreciate that. Maybe a clipboard if you got one. If not, it's
I've
fine.
got one extra one.
Or a book, magazine, or we'll figure it out. Yeah, so they seen us in the parking lot and hit the yeah.
I think I'm only going to file him on as sergeant because the other officer was training. So
Yeah.
he only said what he knew and what that sergeant probably relayed to him. So our main complaint is that
The sergeant.
Okay. So here's this.
Okay, cool. That's their badge numbers.
Okay.
Okay. OFC.
That's officer.
So is he training?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write
we're
it.
not gonna
I'm
file
not gonna do it
complaint
him then.
on
Okay.
the sergeant.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Yep. Not a problem, guys.
Give us a sec. All right, Kansas City. Give me a second to do this. I'll be right back with you. Take a look. I think I did it right. I really like this pen. How it right? Can I keep it?
You can keep it.
All right, give me something now.
I'm just gonna skim over this just because I don't actually read these. They go to Lieutenant.
Yep, and you can read them. I wouldn't care.
That is the complaint form. The only thing that I think they're gonna ask on this complaint form is the lieutenant who gets these, and I will let you guys know that she is out on vacation until the 2nd of January.
Okay.
So she won't get these until she gets back.
She should have no problem me doing it anonymous. And I left contact if she need to actually contact me, my email address.
Via email.
Yep.
Okay. I will let her know. Hopefully that'll
She
work.
should understand. It'll work.
Is this KCA
Mm-hmm.
and then KCMO@gmail.com?
Absolutely.
Okay. don't see anything wrong with
Okay.
them. So
From false claims to forced removals, this encounter shows why public accountability still matters, because rights mean nothing if those in power refuse to honor them. A routine filming session takes a wild turn when a furious security guard storms out, demanding the camera be shut off and threatening to call the police.
We're seeing first signals, everyone. Woo! Oh, you see? Hell yeah, let's do this. Shush, shush, shush. Shush. He's mad, everyone. Is that simple?
I'm not afraid of you. They're putting on my face. Get out of here! No!
Shush, shush, shush. Shush, shush. We're gonna record everything now here then. Yeah.
저이 씨발로만 네 업무에 내가 왜 도움을 줘, 이 새끼야.
I can still record it, doesn't matter. Near the gate. There we go.
If you do it for any my visitor, don't do it. Every day you crazy, do not on here. This is a warning to you, do more. No more to done it to anyone bother this place, please.
I'm feeling we have a good roast. Bye bye.
가르쳐먹고 살아, 이 개새끼야.
Bye bye.
You understand? Stop it, done it.
She's supposed to let the people out, but I don't know. She's locking them in.
Do not. Nobody interested about you. Stupid. Out of the place.
not to let otra come out. She's gonna open the gate again. Yeah, I'm getting good fire content there. See, Kyber is gonna come out again. There we go.
미친놈 마냥 매일와서 저지랄 하잖아. 재밌어서 자기 돈 많으니까 헤헤 거리면서. She's saying no to any video on here. We don't need it. We don't need it. You better get out of this place. We don't need it. Call police. We don't need it. You done it here. No. Nobody wants to. You do it. I told you one more time. Do not record on our face. I'm not gonna give you permission to do it. Well, what kind of event is for lunch today?
It's for going to see event. I think my colleagues are already here. Oh, really? Yeah. I think,
They left this one outside, look.
You should have said it then. I never heard about anything about you or anything.
Now walk up. They locked them out, so sad. I have two, I could take pictures with two. So there's another
여보 내려갈게요.
They locked them out. I guess they don't want to let him in.
As tensions rise and the gates lock behind her, the meltdown continues, proving once again that filming in public is still triggering to some. Every question, every camera, every moment of resistance, it's all part of the fight for truth and accountability. Stay engaged, stay informed, and help us spread the message. Subscribe, comment, and share this video.